On the day of my engagement ceremony, my fiancé Marcus Castellano abandoned me for his adoptive sister. My family and I faced humiliation before Chicago's most ruthless crime lords. 3 years passed in silence. Now Hez back, staring at my swollen belly with pure rage. Whose bastard are you carrying? I caress my belly, lips curving into a dangerous smile. Someone from the Castellano, of course. Marcus Castellano stormed in, his face twisted with rage. He yanked me off the sofa. You shameless bitch. I walked out on you and our engagement 3 years ago with Sophia. 3 whole years, and I have not set foot in the Castellano estate. How the hell could that baby be mine? I almost laughed. I'd never said the baby was his. The Castellano family had more than one man. Of course, this is not your child, I said, my voice dripping with ice. You're not even worthy of shining his shoes. Sophia Vale's face drained of color. She stared at me, completely shocked. Ravenna Delacroix, Don Salvatore let you stay at the estate even after Marcus broke off the engagement. You're a principessa. How could you be so shameless as to get pregnant with some other man's bastard? I shot her a cold look. You're an orphan the Castellano family adopted, yet you had the nerve to seduce your own adoptive brother. If we're talking about shameless, who could possibly top you two? Sophia immediately crumbled, playing the victim as she hid behind Marcus. Marcus, we have had only each other these past 3 years. But her, she not only cheated on you, but she's carrying a bastard to steal everything that should be yours. That hit a nerve. Marcus' anger finally boiled over. He swatted the wine glass from my hand, sending red liquid and shards of glass splashing all over me. You whore. You get yourself knocked up and then try to pin this filth on me and Sophia. Get the hell out of my house now, he roared. Sharp slivers of glass bit into my skin, a constellation of tiny stings, to avoid a bloodbath. And for the sake of the child in my belly, my voice was pure ice. If you both get out now, I will pretend this never happened. But they were not having it. Sophia shrieked. See Marcus, she's guilty. She's trying to use that bastard to steal the Don's title from you. That was it. Marcus completely lost it. So that's your game. Not a chance in hell. I wrenched my arm free. The day you two ran off, Don Salvatore removed you from the line of succession. From that moment on, you have had nothing to do with this family's power. Sophia scoffed. He was just angry. Marcus is the only direct grandson. Do you really think he'd lose everything forever? A smug look crept onto Marcus' face. Grandpa always said everything in this family would be mine. I cradled my stomach with one hand, my voice turning to frost. Not anymore. The child in my belly is also a legitimate heir to the Castellano family. I thought I'd spelled it out for them, but Marcus just glared, his eyes blazing. You want to pass off that bastard as Castellano blood? I will teach you what happens when you betray me. He shoved me hard. I lost my balance, crashing into the sharp edge of the marble coffee table. A wave of panic washed over me as I saw the twisted pleasure on their faces. I could not let them hurt my baby. I cried out desperately, Hez not a bastard, Hez. Before I could finish, Marcus grabbed a bottle of whiskey and brutally shoved the neck of the bottle into my mouth. Then he picked up a heavy ashtray and brought it down, again and again, on the fingers I used to shield myself. While Sophia and I were hiding for our lives these past 3 years, you were here playing the part of the madre with a bastard in your belly. I am going to make you feel some real pain, he snarled. The harsh liquor made me choke and cough, while a searing pain shot through my fingers. I kicked out trying to fight back, but Sophia lunged forward, her diamond-encrusted ring raking across the back of my hand. The agony was so intense I could not even scream. I just trembled. After he had his fill of humiliating me, Marcus spit on my face and stood up. My eyes were glued to Sophia's hand as her ring, glinting menacingly, moved toward my swollen belly. Fear seized me. I grabbed her wrist with all my might, desperately trying to stop her. Sophia looked down at me, a cold smile on her lips. Ravenna, you look just like a bitch protecting her pup. Pathetic and cheap. Marcus frowned, his gaze fixed on my belly. If word gets out that I was cheated on, how can I ever be Dawn in this city? Sophia, do it. Let this bastard die before it's even born. I shook my head wildly, blood and whiskey spilling from my lips. The baby is Vincent's, I mumbled. Marcus froze for a second, then let out a wild, unhinged laugh. Are you insane, Ravenna?